I take refuge in the Tathagata of immeasurable life. I entrust myself to the Buddha of inconceivable light. Bodhisattva Dharmakara, in his casual stage, under the guidance of the Lokisivara Buddha, searched into the origins of the Buddha's Pure Lands and the qualities of those lands and their men and devas. He then established the supreme incomparable vow. He made a great vow, rare and all-encompassing. In 5 kalpas of the profound thought, he embraced this vow, then resolved again that his name be heard throughout the 10 quarters. Okay, thank you. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo. Okay, again, thank you for joining this Sunday service this morning. At the beginning of my Dharma message today, we read the passage from the Shoshinge, which is one of the most important teaching for the Jodo Shinshu, as a Jodo Shinshu follower. We sometimes chant Shoshinge, but it is nice to know the meaning, English translation of the Shoshinge. So today's part was really beginning of the Shoshinge, the talking about Amida Buddha and Dharmakara Bodhisattva, who is a Bodhisattva who, well, the name Bodhisattva Dharmakara is going to be, after Dharmakara Bodhisattva attained enlightenment, he became Amida Buddha. So please remember that. So last Sunday, we had, after the Sunday service, we have a Dharma School Award recognition. So I really appreciate all the Dharma School students. You did a great job. We have Dharma School students here today also. I would like to say thank you for all the Dharma School students to participate the Dharma School this school year, 2021-2022. So although I understand it is a really difficult situation, most of the classes were held online. That was not easy, but lots of students still participated the Dharma School. Thank you so much. I also thank to all the parents who, without parents' support, we cannot have our Dharma School. Because of the parents' support, we are able to have the Dharma School. I truly appreciate parents' support. Of course, I would like to also express my deepest gratitude to the teachers, Dharma School teachers. As I think we are all experiencing, this COVID situation makes us have a Dharma School online. Then no one ever experienced online Dharma School before, but last 2 years, Dharma School teachers worked so hard. I really be proud of Seattle Betsin's Dharma School teachers to, having those Dharma School weekly or every other week. Then sometimes those students, parents, and teachers get together to plan some in-person event, like a Halloween event, or a food drive, or Shoko event. So although we had, temple was closed, our Dharma School, as much as possible, our Dharma School was really active. So I really appreciate our Dharma School students and parents and teachers. Then last Sunday, well, my son, I am one of the Dharma School parents. Then last Sunday, my son received the gift. That's a huge, like a bento box type box. Then all the snacks are in there. I think we still have the snacks. That's a lot. That's a huge box. Then, because he received that, because he had received a perfect attendance and certificate and gift. So as a parent, thank you so much. ありがとうございました. Thank you. So we feel happy when we receive a gift, right? Then when we think, we think and contemplate what gift makes my friends or other people happy. So today I'd like to introduce or share one of my experience, which I bought a gift for someone else. It is about almost 10 years ago. I was in Japan at that time. I have pretty nieces, they are twins. Their name is Moe-chan, Mei-chan, Moena, and Meina. Then at that time, they are still 5 years old. Then usually my older sister, they are my older sister's daughters. So my older sister sent me a letter with their photo just before their birthday. That was in June, so sometime soon I may receive it. The letter says, I like painting and drawing, Moena, Meina. Or I like to swim, Moena, Meina. As Uncle Katsu, I was so happy to receive these letters. Then I started thinking, oh, maybe I better to get something for them, right? Then one of their birthdays, I was going back to my home. I went to visit a bookstore near a railway station in Japan to buy some books for their birthday. I couldn't find their favorite books. Instead, I bought some other books for their gift, birthday gift. Then when I saw them, I gave those birthday gift books to them. They're interested, they're so happy in these books, but after a few minutes, they lost interest in that book. So I was so disappointed, that I was so sorry for them because I couldn't find their favorite books. So at that time, my sister told me, thank you very much. Thank you, Katsu, thank you very much for your birthday presents. Then I replied, I'm so sorry, I gave them boring books. So my sister said, no, I was so happy. The niece also must feel happy too. I was so glad because you look for a gift for my daughters. During your looking for the presents, you must have thought about what would make my daughters feel happy. You must have thought about what they are interested in. I am grateful for the time which you spent and your hurt. Her words made me relieved. I was thinking about the value of the book, whether the niece were interested in the book or not, whether the book is useful or useless, whether the book was cheap or expensive. But my sister has different ways, different value of this book. She thought about the value of the book as my time which I spent, as my heart to think about them. So when I receive something from someone, I need to think how my sister thought about the value of the gift. We, as a Buddhist, Jodo Shinshu Shin Buddhist, we all received a precious gift from Amida Buddha. Do you know that? We all received. Already we are received. It is the sixth character of Namo Amida Butsu, which we recite in our service often, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. In English, it means, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. So we sometimes think the value of Namo Amida Butsu as my interest or useful to me or not. But we have to think more seriously, what is the value of this gift? So we need to use different ways and view to think about the value of Namo Amida Butsu. Before Amida Buddha attained enlightenment, Amida Buddha was Bodhisattva Dharmakara, which we read in the Shoshinge at the beginning of my Dharma message today. So he looked at the human being, human world, this world, Saha world, the world of delusion. So people are suffering. No one couldn't find any ways, path to be freed from this world of delusion. They are just like the lost child who doesn't know how to go home. Dharmakara Bodhisattva thought how he can save or guide them. How can they live their life without losing their ways and at ease? He started thinking about the plan and ideas to guide these people. Day after day, he continued thinking. 1 year passed, 5 years passed, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. Still, he couldn't find any plan yet because it was not so easy. It wasn't easy to find a way to guide me. 10,000 years, 100,000 years, 1 million, 1 billion years, still, Dharmakara Bodhisattva couldn't find how he can save and guide them. It took way beyond our humans' ability to count years. Then finally, after we call 5 kalpas, he came up with his plan, his ideas. It is called Dharmakara Bodhisattva's 48 vows. Some of you may already heard about this was 48 vows. So plan, but plan is just a plan. It is necessary to fulfill and achieve the vow. He needed to work on making the plan come true. He worked so hard. He practiced for another inconceivable time. Then he gradually actualized his vow. He shaped his plan and created Amida Buddha's Pure Land. So whoever goes to the Pure Land, they can attain enlightenment, but still, unfortunately, many people didn't know how to get there. Even Amida Buddha says, here, please come to the Pure Land. Some people, like me, some people turn around and move to the different direction. Even Amida Buddha created the direction to get there. Not everyone read it. Amida Buddha needed to create a path to the Pure Land for people to get there without losing. Amida Buddha thought all these details and put everything into one package for people to easily receive it. It is the 6th character of Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Amida Buddha delivered it to all beings, to me directly. Namo Amida Butsu contains the time which Bodhisattva Dharmakara spent. His wish, his vow, his practice to fulfill the vow, and its result. The larger sutra is the sutra which tells us the teaching of Namo Amida Butsu. So today we chanted the Juseige. Juseige is the part of the larger sutra. So you can read the English translation when you have time. Then 7 masters, we have 7 masters, and our founder Shinran Shonin are the masters who revealed, interpret the essence of Amida Buddha's guidance for us to understand correctly. So what we have to do is listen to the time which Bodhisattva Dharmakara spent, his wish, his vow, his practice to fulfill the vow, and its result, which are condensed into Namo Amida Butsu. It is a steady path for us to live our life, so we can live at ease. It is the unfailing path for us to go to the Pure Land and attain enlightenment. We, as a Bonbu, ordinary beings, to hear and learn from the Buddha's wisdom eyes, which is wide open view, and the Buddha's compassionate heart, which is soft and flexible heart, we have to learn from it. We practice Buddha's guidance in our daily life. So it is the way how Shin Buddhists living our daily life. So today I introduced the beginning of the Shoshinge, which is the most important teaching. So the beginning part is telling us about the contents, summarize the larger sutra. So if you want to, know what Jodo Shinshu is, you can go back to the Shoshinge and you can read the English translation. If it is difficult for you to chant the sutra, you can also read these English translations at home. So please try it. Then please think about what Namo Amida Butsu means to you. Thank you for attending the service. To conclude my Dharma message, please join me in Gassho. Put your hands together. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namandab, Namandab, Namandab. Thank you.